Hello everyone. I'll be doing my software evolution presentation on Adobe Flash. So let's get started. Um, so what is the current state of Adobe Flash? Well, um, it is now considered obsolete as of December 31st, 2020. It's when Adobe stopped supporting the Flash player, and yeah, it officially became obsolete. So, what is its limitations of current software? For starters, it has many security vulnerabilities. Performance issues. Uh, the rise of alternative techniques would be HTML5, CSS, JavaScript. What that would mean is better alternatives compared to Adobe Flash Player. These are much better languages that can do the same thing as Adobe Flash, but just better. Um, what is the vision for the software's future? Well, if I could, I would enhance the security for obvious reasons. It has many vulnerabilities, considering that it's outdated and is no longer supported and is on a legacy system. Um, it is For the same reason, it is not compatible with modern day devices, such as phones, tablets. It's just not there anymore. Uh, I would collaborate with stockholders to ensure that user feedback is there, um, because they have just as much an important opinion and can help direct where we should be going with the evolution development process. Um, And along with that, providing continuous updates is another way to continue. Um, without continuous updates, we wouldn't be able to fix all their vulnerability bugs we have or stay relevant and up to date with all the latest trends like AI, for example. Um, I would also resume support for the systems because everybody would hate how there's no direction for a program that comes out and you have nothing, like no guide on how to do anything. Um, there's no one to talk to. With this, you would be able to get some direction on what you want to do without never having used the system before. Um, and then finally, the transition from current standards to HTML5. I just picked HTML5 because it's pretty modern. So again, everything for it is outdated, such as these current standards. HTML5 is available for everything. Everything runs with HTML5 to make it system usable and adaptable from one platform to another. And this would just help it along the process. Um, so again, my proposed changes and updates would be to enhance the security, implement security measures, um, compatible with more devices, again, with the transition to HTML5 to ensure compatibility with these devices, and collaboration with stockholders to ensure that communication is being present between both parties to ensure accurate feedback, accurate input from them. So that way we can, again, get direction with the evolution process and help make it more user friendly, reliable, and everyone is able to use it. Um, and again, continuous updates. A lot of this is repetitive. Continuous updates do. Um, I would propose a dedicated team to help monitor industrial standards, trends, again, like AI, what is being relevant and brought to the industry that we could take and incorporate into using Flash Player. And this would also include user feedback because we want to be able to know what the users are having problem with, what they're struggling with, and help enhance that. So that way they don't have these problems anymore. Um, Resume the support to ensure that consistent support is available across all platforms because if you use it on one platform compared to another, it might look a little different, and some things might be out of date compared to others. So we want it to be consistent across all the boards. Um, and then naturally, the same transition from current standards to HTML5. Um, and what would be the benefits? Well, again, I kind of sound like a broken record. Reduces vulnerability. It expands outreaches with all the devices present to make it more relevant to whatever is coming out, whatever newer system. It would benefit the company. It would also benefit the users if it is more relevant to what is being brought and demanded by the consumers. Stockholders would be able to help lead the direction and help drive the process. Um, Regular updates, same thing, resolve issues, implement new trending features. Um, Support systems help increase user engagement, reduce user frustration. Pretty self-explanatory. We don't want a frustrated user. If we had them, then quite frankly, it would be less usability for the system. Um, if somebody doesn't know how to use it, they're more inclined to not use it because they are frustrated with how it operates. Um, and then transitioning from current standards to HTML5, it would help future-proof the media. What that means is if it's future-proof, you won't have to touch it as much compared to legacy systems where a new device comes out, oh, they use different software, different system. Ours is outdated, so we have to transition, and then that completes along the lines every year. Future proofing would be that the content is always relevant and it is accessible with the hardware and software that you have currently. So for my roadmap for the evolution, for the first, it's a transitioning period